Disrespect is an inevitable part of life that can leave us feeling hurt, angry, and vulnerable. Whether it comes from a rude stranger, a dismissive colleague, or even a loved one, disrespect often challenges our sense of self-worth and tests our patience. But what if we could view these experiences through the lens of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that offers powerful tools to handle life's adversities with wisdom and grace? Stoicism, a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece and later flourished in Rome, was practiced by great thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism teaches us that our peace of mind does not depend on external circumstances, but on our internal response to them. By applying Stoic principles, we can transform negative experiences, like disrespect, into opportunities for personal growth and self-mastery. In this guide, we will explore 10 practical Stoic lessons that can help you cope with disrespect in a calm, rational, and constructive way. These teachings will empower you to maintain your dignity, preserve your inner peace, and respond to challenges with the strength of character that defines Stoic wisdom. 1. Keep your calm, the power of perspective. People are disturbed not by things, but by the view they take of them. Epictetus. One of the foundational teachings of Stoicism is that we are not disturbed by events themselves, but by our interpretation of those events. Disrespect, like any other external event, does not inherently possess the power to upset us. It is our perception that causes emotional distress. When someone disrespects you, remember that their behavior is a reflection of their own thoughts and insecurities, not a judgment of your worth. To keep your calm in the face of disrespect, shift your perspective. Recognize that their actions stem from their own inner struggles, not from any inherent flaw in you. By detaching your self-worth from others' opinions, you can maintain your composure and not let their negativity dictate your emotional state. Staying calm is an act of strength. It shows that you have control over your own mind and are not easily swayed by external provocations. This calmness allows you to respond thoughtfully and rationally, preserving your dignity and inner peace. 2. Reflect on yourself. Self-examination as a tool for growth. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Self-reflection is a core Stoic practice that emphasizes the importance of examining your own thoughts, actions, and motivations. When faced with disrespect, it is easy to focus on the other person's behavior, but Stoicism teaches us to turn our gaze inward first. Ask yourself, is there any truth in what was said? Did my actions contribute to this situation? How can I respond in a way that aligns with my values and principles? This process of self-reflection helps you gain clarity and perspective on the situation, allowing you to respond from a place of wisdom rather than reactivity. It turns every encounter, even negative ones, into opportunities for self-improvement. By reflecting on your role in the interaction, you can identify areas for personal growth and make adjustments that align with your Stoic values. Self-reflection is not about self-blame. It's about gaining insight and using that knowledge to improve. It is a disciplined approach that helps you maintain control over your responses and fosters continuous personal development. 3. Learn to pause. The value of self-control. Whenever you are angry, be assured that it is not only a present evil, but that you have increased a habit. Seneca. Self-control is a fundamental Stoic virtue, and learning to pause before reacting is a key element of this practice. When confronted with disrespect, your initial reaction might be driven by anger or hurt, but Stoicism encourages you to take a step back. Pause, take a deep breath, and give yourself a moment to collect your thoughts. This pause is not just about delaying your response, but about regaining control over your emotions and choosing a more rational and measured approach. It allows you to reflect on the situation and consider the most constructive way to proceed. By resisting the impulse to react impulsively, You demonstrate self-mastery and maintain your composure. The ability to pause before responding is a skill that can transform your interactions. It prevents you from escalating conflicts and helps you align your actions with Stoic principles of wisdom and self-control. This measured approach often leads to more positive and productive outcomes, preserving both your dignity and your peace of mind. 4. Practice empathy, understanding others to foster compassion. Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves. Epictetus. Empathy is a powerful Stoic tool for handling disrespect and maintaining harmonious relationships. When someone disrespects you, it is often a reflection of their own inner turmoil, insecurities, or lack of understanding. By practicing empathy, you can step into their shoes and view the situation from their perspective, which helps you respond with compassion rather than anger. Empathy does not mean condoning poor behavior, but it does mean recognizing that others' actions are often driven by their own fears and weaknesses. When you understand this, you can choose to respond with kindness or simply let their actions roll off your back. Empathy transforms your reaction from one of personal offense to one of detached understanding, preserving your emotional equilibrium. Empathy is a Stoic expression of wisdom and patience. It enables you to maintain your calm and treat others with dignity, even when they fail to show you the same respect. By responding empathetically, you uphold your values and prevent negative interactions from impacting your inner peace. 5. Focus on virtue, letting your values guide your actions. Virtue is nothing else than right reason. Seneca. Stoicism teaches that virtue, qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, is the highest good. In the face of disrespect, focusing on virtue means responding in a way that aligns with your principles rather than being driven by emotion. It's about letting your values guide your actions, regardless of how others behave. When someone disrespects you, use it as an opportunity to practice virtues like patience, understanding, and self-control. Instead of reacting impulsively, choose a response that reflects your commitment to your Stoic ideals. This might mean calmly asserting your boundaries, walking away, or simply refusing to engage. By prioritizing virtue over immediate gratification, you maintain your dignity and reinforce your sense of self-worth. Focusing on virtue helps you stay true to yourself and fosters personal growth, turning every challenge into a chance to strengthen your character. 6. Embrace acceptance, the Stoic art of letting go. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Epictetus. Acceptance is a fundamental Stoic principle that teaches us to recognize what is within our control and what is not. When dealing with disrespect, it's essential to understand that you cannot control others' actions, but you can control your response. Acceptance means letting go of the need to change the behavior of others and focusing on maintaining your own peace of mind. By embracing acceptance, you can detach from the emotional turmoil that often accompanies disrespect. This doesn't mean tolerating mistreatment, but rather choosing not to let external negativity disturb your inner peace. Acceptance allows you to acknowledge the reality of the situation without getting caught up in frustration or anger. The Stoic approach to acceptance is not about passivity. It's about focusing your energy on what you can influence, your own thoughts, actions, and attitudes. By practicing acceptance, you free yourself from the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable, leading to a more tranquil and balanced state of mind. 7. Use humor, lightening the weight of disrespect. You have mastered yourself when you know how to deal with what you should not take seriously. Seneca. Humor is a surprisingly effective Stoic strategy for dealing with disrespect. When faced with rude or dismissive behavior, a touch of humor can help you keep the situation in perspective and prevent it from weighing you down emotionally. Humor allows you to diffuse tension and remind yourself not to take every slight too seriously. Using humor doesn't mean making light of serious issues. It's about finding a way to cope with minor annoyances in a way that preserves your emotional balance. A witty remark, a light-hearted response, or even a simple smile can demonstrate that you are not easily rattled. It shows that you have the confidence to rise above pettiness and maintain your composure. Humor, when used appropriately, is a form of resilience. It helps you stay grounded and prevents you from getting caught up in negativity. By responding to disrespect with a sense of humor, you signal that you are in control of your reactions and that you choose not to let others' actions disrupt your peace. 8. Set clear boundaries, protecting your peace and dignity. Stoicism is not about being a doormat, it's about being a rock. Setting boundaries is an essential aspect of maintaining self-respect and protecting your emotional well-being. Stoicism teaches that we must be firm in our principles while remaining calm and composed. When someone disrespects you, it's important to communicate clearly about what is acceptable and what is not. Boundaries are not about controlling others, but about defining how you expect to be treated. By setting clear boundaries, you assert your worth and demonstrate that you value yourself enough to demand respect. This proactive approach helps prevent further instances of disrespect and reinforces your sense of self-worth. Remember, setting boundaries does not require aggression or hostility. It's about calmly and assertively stating your expectations. Boundaries promote healthier interactions and empower you to take control of your environment, ensuring that you are treated with the respect you deserve. 9. Choose forgiveness, releasing resentment for your own peace. Forgiveness is the key to inner peace and happiness. Forgiveness is a powerful Stoic practice that frees you from the emotional burden of anger and resentment. Holding on to negative emotions only harms you, while forgiveness allows you to let go and move forward. Forgiving someone who has disrespected you is not about excusing their behavior. It's about choosing your peace over prolonged bitterness. Stoicism teaches that forgiveness is not a favor to others, but a gift to yourself. By forgiving, you release the hold that past wrongs have on your mind, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. This act of letting go is a powerful demonstration of inner strength and resilience. Forgiveness is an expression of self-mastery. It shows that you are not defined by others' actions and that you choose to live free from the constraints of resentment. By forgiving, you cultivate a sense of tranquility and preserve your inner peace. 10. Change your perspective, seeing the bigger picture. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. Perspective is one of the most valuable Stoic tools for navigating life's challenges. When disrespected, it's easy to get caught up in the immediate offense and lose sight of the bigger picture. However, most instances of disrespect are fleeting and insignificant in the grand scheme of things. By changing your perspective, you can view disrespect as a minor inconvenience rather than a major affront. Recognize that others' actions often reflect their own issues, not your value. This broader view allows you to detach emotionally and focus on what truly matters: your goals, values, and personal growth. Perspective helps you rise above petty conflicts and maintain a sense of calm and rationality. It reminds you that your worth is not contingent on others' opinions, but is grounded in your own self-perception and principles. By adopting a Stoic perspective, you can face disrespect with a clear mind and an unshakable sense of self. These 10 Stoic lessons provide a powerful framework for handling disrespect with grace, wisdom, and resilience. By practicing calmness, self-reflection, empathy, and forgiveness, you can turn every negative encounter into an opportunity for growth. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control how others treat us, we can always control how we respond. Embrace these principles, and you'll find that disrespect loses its power to disturb you, allowing you to live with greater peace strength, and purpose. Thank you for exploring these Stoic teachings. May you continue to walk the path of Stoicism with courage, wisdom, and inner calm.